Most Latin names of plants have English equivalents. Sassafras does not, because it's a Native American word. It's a good identification marker if you see a tree with a photostem, and there aren't very many. Well, there's a physician in Spain. His name was Dr. Nicholas Menardus. He was a physician that served wealthy people and royalty. So he had an excellent reputation as a physician. Now, back in those days, if you were a physician, you were also a botanist, because 95% of all the medicines was tied up in plants. Well, when he came to New Spain, he met Native Americans, and they had a plant that they showed him. They called it sassafras. He called it the universal remedy for all disorders. There was about a 250-year-old period in history where there were trips financed, these voyages financed to come to this new world for sassafras. This is the sassafras we'll dig a piece of the root from. And it doesn't take much, so it's not like we're going to hurt the tree. And there's a little piece of root right here. I'm going to take a little. Oh yeah, that smells great. You know right away because the taste is very distinctive, even on a little piece of root. Okay. The piece I'm going to cut could easily make 10 to 15 quarts of sassafras tea. You use the same piece of root over and over again. So I'm going to cut a piece right there. Go down a little further. Let's see what we got here. There it is. And that will make a lot of tea. You'll be surprised. Well, here's our root. It's about an inch and a half long, about 3/4 of an inch thick. The only thing we have to do to get it ready to boil is clean it off.
Container's all ready. You want to get out the pan?
I'll get the pan. Now we have lots of pans, but we have one specific pan that we use. It says right here, for sassafras. The reason we do that, we probably don't have to, but sassafras does stain.
It smells so good.
Okay, let's, well, we won't fill it all the way. That's plenty, I think. There's not a specific amount of water because what happens is that chemistry of that root is going to be so strong in there, we're going to have to water it down after we're finished boiling it. Take the sassafras liquid and pour it into the container. Sassafras tea. The only other thing that you might want to do is you have to taste it, because sometimes it's too strong. Even though we diluted it already, sometimes when you put it in a cup of tea, we'll use half sassafras and half water. And then Jan likes to sweeten hers with honey. I like to sweeten mine with a little bit of sweetener of some sort.
Delicious. Good batch.
It's always good. Right out of the ground, right to the table. Very good stuff.